You've eaten sausage, but very few people know how it's actually made. From raw meat scraps to millions of identical products every day. Every hour, some factories produce more than 300,000 sausages, not by human hands, but by steel, blades, and algorithms. If you've ever wondered what happens behind factory doors, welcome to Tech Kitchen, where we dissect how industrial food is really made. No advertising, no hiding, only technology and process. Today, we begin with a familiar product: industrial sausage, one of the most consumed meat products in the world, found in supermarkets, fast food counters, and home kitchens. Cheap, convenient, and long-lasting. But behind it lies a massive production system, and that journey begins with history. Sausage is not a modern invention. It appeared more than 3,000 years ago, in ancient Mesopotamia, when humans sought ways to preserve meat longer. Stuffing meat into animal intestines was a simple solution. The Romans spread sausage across Europe. But it was the Germans who perfected it. Bratwurst, Frankfurter, Weisswurst, each carrying a regional identity. Today, sausage has changed completely. It is classified as ultra-processed food. The ingredients are no longer just meat, but also starches and structural agents, coloring agents and preservatives, such as nitrites and sodium phosphates. When overused, they can affect health, especially cardiovascular health and blood pressure, in contrast to artisanal sausage, which contains only meat, fat, and spices, no additives, no weight enhancement, but it cannot produce millions of units per day. Industry needs a different approach, more efficient, and that's where the process begins. The main ingredient of industrial sausage is meat, usually a mix of pork, beef, and chicken, not whole muscle cuts, but leftover pieces after steaks and ribs are trimmed. These parts are called trimmings. They are still safe to use, but difficult to sell on their own. The meat is kept under strict refrigeration, always below 4 degrees Celsius, to prevent bacterial growth. The first step is coarse grinding. Industrial grinders use plates with 3mm holes. Rotating blades cut muscle and fat into small pieces, not yet finely emulsified, just preparing for the next step. Temperature is constantly monitored. If the meat gets too warm, fat separates, ruining the structure. Every deviation has a cost. After coarse grinding, the meat moves to the central processing area, where sausage quality is decided, where meat loses its original form, and becomes something entirely different: emulsion. This is the heart of industrial sausage. A high-capacity cutter begins to spin. Stainless steel blades rotate at extreme speed. The meat is cut down to a microscopic level. Crushed ice is added at the same time. It keeps the temperature low and adds water to the structure. Salt breaks down meat proteins, allowing them to bind with water and fat. Spices and additives are added with precision. Every gram, temperature is monitored every second. If it exceeds the limit, the batch is discarded. The result is a mixture as smooth as cream, called meat emulsion. It determines softness, elasticity, and mouthfeel. Every industrial sausage starts here: a mass of meat with no original shape, ready to be formed. There is no going back, only forward. At machine speed and industrial precision, the emulsion is pumped into an automatic stuffing machine. It travels through high-pressure steel pipes and is stuffed into sausage casings. Casings can be natural intestines or synthetic casings made from collagen or cellulose. An automatic twisting system divides sausages into links. Length is pre-programmed. Every minute, 5,000 sausages are born. Sensors detect air bubbles. If a defect appears, the line stops immediately. Every sausage is identical in size, in weight, in casing tension. There is no room for randomness. Humans only supervise. Machines do the rest. After stuffing, the sausages are hung on metal racks, ready for heat. The sausages enter the thermal chamber. Steam and hot water are tightly controlled. Heat causes proteins to coagulate, creating the characteristic firmness. Time determines texture. Too long and the sausage dries out. Too fast and the core remains undercooked. After cooking, the sausages are smoked. Smoke from natural woods such as oak. It creates aroma and the familiar golden brown color. Color directly affects perception. Some casings are not edible. They have black stripes for identification and will be removed later. The sausages are rapidly cooled to stop the cooking process and stabilize the structure. Now, the sausages are complete, but not yet the final product. One important step remains: inspection and packaging before reaching the consumer. The sausages pass through a casing peeling machine. A small blade creates a precise cut. A jet of hot air blows the casing away. Speeds reach 700 sausages per minute. Machine vision systems inspect shape. Metal detectors ensure safety. Only compliant products are packaged. Behind a simple food lies a massive industrial system. If you want to continue exploring processes like this, subscribe to Tech Kitchen so you don't miss future videos.